Daddy Mac. Dan's 30 years got our way, trading life and markets every day. Rusty's chained to the mines, digging deep day by day. But when Option Omega releases new features, he's free to come out and play option. Omega, you're trading home, where every move makes you feel less alone.
Matt fixed the fade out, and I just haven't put it in. Shout out, Matt.
Shout out to fade outs.
Shout out to fade
Everybody
out.
goes on fade out, fade in.
Shout
Just
out,
like we're fading into the week, Troy. Monday morning, here we go.
shout out to Car Rides. Dan is on his way back from Chicago. I don't know if he was in the pits in Chicago this time, but I know that at some point he was using the world-class backtester for those drinking already this morning.
There it is. Number one.
Matt,
Yes.
how's Pacer Nation doing?
Oh, man. Listen. I mean, it's crazy they were playing basketball like 3 weeks ago or whatever. There was a big off-season move, which I think is getting it was a move. They lost a player to free agency. I have a lot of thoughts on it. We probably cut our viewer count by 90%, Troy.
Well, listen, I still hope LeBron goes to the Pacers, gets them the championship.
That would be crazy. That would be iconic for his legacy.
Well, I
think about it.
I think a lot of people who Indians, I think, default to not liking LeBron. I think it'd be one of the funniest things of all time is that if he went to Indiana and were forced for all time to be like, well, he brought it home.
That would be, everything would be true in what you just said.
He did what Larry Bird couldn't do.
Well, Larry Bird never. Well, yeah, he coached and GM.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, he never played. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, listen, it's a woulda, coulda, shoulda, maybe will happen situation. Matt, are we crashing this morning?
Dang, I looked at futures. I actually made it. I actually didn't even look at futures until we're not crashing. I did not look at futures until I had to look up a setting on something for some documentation, and then was like, oh, there's futures. We're down 16 points. Oh, we're still at 6,200 plus in the SPX. I think there was tariff letters this weekend, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, listen, I think you get a shout out on this because somebody would have to go back into the old archives of the show. But several weeks ago, we talked about, is VIX going to be higher or lower? And correct me if I'm wrong, but were you not the harbinger of what turned out to be the future, the harbinger of the future that VIX indeed is going lower? And here we sit at all-time highs. Wasn't that you?
It's true what you say.
You get a shout out.
It's true what you say. Shout out me.
Shout out to you. I mean, here's the thing. VIX is hanging around, is sticky-ish. I mean, it's kind of like, are we fair VIX? Here's a question, Oracle of VIX. Some would say Oracle of VIX. I've heard many people would
say. Fair what you're saying. Yeah,
thank you for your attention to this matter.
I've heard that as well. Yeah.
At 17 VIX, 17.5 VIX, are we fairly VIXed, under VIXed, or over VIXed? Chat, Oracle, where are we VIXed? I mean, down 16 points. What's the VIX doing? What the VIX doing? Let's see. Oh, the VIX was up. I mean, I didn't look at futures. I'm guessing futures were down a lot more at some point.
Well, I've had a big VIX for years, and to me, I feel like a small VIX is a problem. But here's the thing. The way I look at VIX, and shout out chat, one of the best chats in the industry. in my mind.
Somewhat, I've heard it say the best. Many
Can I
people
go?
say the best.
Can I go ahead and just say we have the best chat in the industry?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
I will say I think we have the best chat in the industry. So I would love this to be the day no one says anything just as a result of that. But that'd be awesome. I think that VIX. I used to care, but it broke me so long ago.
Yeah.
And I to be honest, it broke me in 2019. I remember it because I don't think VIX matters. The number matters.
Right.
This is my personal take.
Okay.
I think this is probably what VIX normally looks like
Yeah.
until it's 80 or 50. I think the weird outliers are actually what happened the first couple months this year,
Yeah.
where it just stayed elevated.
Yeah.
I think 2022 was a super weird year where it just stayed elevated.
Yeah.
This is to me kind of like normal day-to-day action stuff where it's like VIX is going to go down most days.
Yeah.
And,
yes, it will.
You know, you might get a pop and you might get 10% on a move down of like a percent in SPX or something like that. But I think it's just going to revert. And so to me, I think this is kind of business as usual until there's some catalyst that scares the market. I think tariffs don't scare the market anymore.
Agreed.
I think everybody kind of knows.
Lots of taco emojis on Twitter.
Yeah,
Discord.
I think.
I mean,
tacos are interesting. I mean, I think everybody knows that just nothing's going to happen ever.
Yeah,
and that's so. To me, you know, it's a world-class chat. So anyway, I mean, so what do you do? Here's the question: what do you do in this environment where it's interesting to talk to people who don't trade because they'll be like, man, I bet, but they know I trade. They're like, I bet Trump's really messing things up for you guys. So volatile. And it's like, yeah, it doesn't really work that way.
Wish he would mess it up a little bit more some days.
I prefer for him to mess it up a little bit more. So, but the question, Matt, is what do you do? I mean, Trump is the destroyer of all things. You know, he killed Ricks. Orbs didn't do good.
I think Orbs have been. I haven't checked Orbs recently.
Yeah, chat. Shout out, chat. How's Orbs doing for everybody? Opening range breakout.
Yeah, and yeah. Go ahead.
No. That was it. You put those Orbs on. You set them and forget them. Maybe you don't set them and forget them. 50,000 flavors of Orbs.
Yes, that's where I was going with that. The many flavors of Orbs.
Michael Bush, I think bank earnings are going to end up changing the market sentiment. Listen, I hope you're right. So many years of just the pain of thinking earnings were going to change things. And then bank earnings come out and I think we actually get 200 points higher out of the earnings.
I was going to say, when you say change sentiment, are you going to say turn negative or turn mega bullish? Like, yeah, where are we at?
I don't know. I don't know where we're at. I just kind of lay in bed at night and just think about why Trump was at a soccer thing and not an American thing. Like, I don't understand. But besides that, I don't know.
So I just looked at one of our orbs from one of the free classes we have on academy.optionomega.com. It's the Academy allocation is only a 3%. It's in SPX, and it's traded 68 times this year, which is pretty good. It's only won a third of the time, but it's got over an 8% capture rate. And it's, not great, but it's green for sure.
It's doing it.
It's doing it. It's doing it well. It's got 35 cents exit stop loss slippage on a call debit spread. So no upside target. Yeah, that's Sujeku. That's what I would say too. In general, if you backtest this at a little bit of a higher allocation here, we can see. But yeah, listen, I think it's I think people are doing it. They're doing it.
People are doing it. Well,
people are playing soccer, getting trophies.
Yeah. Hey, I played basketball this weekend, and I'll say this: it's the first week in a while that I didn't mess my abductor up.
Oh,
Super tight abductor,
is that the hip abductor?
hip abductor. I went to a place where you overpay to have them stretch you.
Oh, is that like a chiropractor or a therapist, physical therapist?
More physical therapist than
Okay.
chiropractor.
There you go.
And I think it's more injury than not, because that hasn't helped. But I switched to the guard position because we played fives. instead of
Okay.
2 on
So
2
you
or
like
3
a
on
2?
2. I
You're-
will use.
You like to run the show though.
I'll usually be a 4 or 5, but I do like to run the show on the bigs.
Like
So
a
I
Magic Johnson.
like a LeBron, Magic Johnson
Yep.
type situation. And did I win the game scoring the last 4 points? I did.
Oh,
Did
what?
I have an eye? This is where 40-year-olds say. Anyway, let me just digress for a second.
Yeah.
We're
cool.
playing at a place that we used to play 25 years ago. All these guys I went to high school with.
Mm.
We're playing at a place we played in high school with. This condo facility that has a court.
Outdoors.
All doors. We're
outdoors.
outdoors.
You were sweating like crazy.
Yes.
'Cause
We're
it's
all
89,000 degrees.
Yes, it was. We're all gray hair, old people.
Okay.
For the first time in 20 years, a guy comes and says, "Do any of you guys live here?"
Mm.
And we all just kind of lower our heads and finally say no. But we've been playing here for 25 years. And the guy said, "I don't care. I want you to move." There's a guy that had parked his Jeep in a bit of the grass up to the court. So we kicked that off. We moved that. But I also get a bag of Gatorade, or sorry, a bag of ice. And then I get 4 Gatorades. And I lay the Gatorade on the ice without opening the ice bag up. I just lay it on the ice.
Yeah.
Anywho, this is what I consider the Troy McNeil 45-year-old playing basketball test.
Okay.
Is it great? No. Does it have signs of its past glory? Yes. Maybe. We continue on. Listen, Tom, I did yoga one time, and it was a beginner class. And it was one of those where they're like, this is a safe space. This is for everybody. We're not ageist. Whatever you want to do. I was the only guy in there. And after 2 sessions, the instructor's like, "I don't know if we can help you at all." Which was...
Was he worried about the distraction of you being the only guy in there and all the women being totally unable to focus on the yoga? Because that was my first thought. I'm sure the chat was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. It was a lady instructor, and I think it was 2 parts. One, I couldn't do the basic stretches that are even the warm-up stretches. And then 2, I think I was scaring everybody because I saw the outfits and I was like, well, I guess you have to wear yoga pants, tight yoga pants. And then I went to a couple sessions and people were like, I can't unsee what has been seen.
Please don't.
Anyway, so this is the Troy McNeil yoga pants test.
Okay.
We're continuing on from what we did Thursday, Friday, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Put spread on 10 up. Now I've changed a couple things.
JSPA, just so puts again.
Rusty didn't like that I had it a min 9, max 10.
Okay.
Situation. It doesn't matter, and I'll tell you why. Because you're going to get in at 9.
It's a trend. I mean, this is a trend. This is a different spice on a trend following.
That's right. That's right. I am going to share this test with others, though. So I did one thing though.
Okay.
I did that. I moved it to 9 to 15.
A little longer. Yeah.
Give it some breathing room. And then I did 5-minute EMA compared to the 20-minute EMA.
Again, so what are we doing right here? We're looking at the EMAs are saying a bullish short time frame, bullish daily setup.
Yeah.
Intraday setup. And then the move up is you don't want to end up you don't want to enter on a vol spike. You want to enter on a move up, which,
That's right.
as the back test would say, I mean, 12% capture rate over a couple years now.
Yeah, I moved it right when you were looking at it.
The chat has devolved or perhaps evolved into yoga advice.
Yeah.
So, it's been said that the OO subscriber base is the most knowledgeable subscriber base in the world about a great many things. And I've told people that if the world ended and you had to put people on a ship and preserve the Commonwealth identity of humanity, mankind, a diverse skill set, range of talents and skills, you could do worse than just putting all the OO subscribers on an aircraft carrier. And I bet we could rebuild humanity. And a yoga expert.
Here's the thing. So the reason I go get stretched like a little puppy dog, or puppy dogs will get stretched. That's a weird analogy. The reason I go get stretched rather than do yoga is I like when someone's stretching me, they say things like, I can't. So like I've got to get to my abductor, but the problem is my hamstrings there's muscles that are so tight that I can't get to the other muscles. And so they have to like just do a ton of different things to be believable and targeted.
Okay.
Goat yoga is something that I am both intrigued by and perhaps morally against. I don't know. I'd have to learn more about what you're talking about, Steven. So I all right. Goat yoga got me. Are we talking about is LeBron doing yoga now? Has he got a yoga thing like DDP? Diamond Dallas Page? Anyway.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that he does that. That cracks me up so much. So this is if you take away if you just do a 5-minute, 20-minute EMA comparison and you take away the move up, this is what you get. You get a lot more trades.
Yeah. And a lot lower capture rate.
And so it's interesting to me that keeping that min, you really kind of want to double the trend following thing by saying the EMA and the 9-minute. I wonder, just to get the trifecta, if you did something like, and I want it to be above the 2-day SMA. You're probably going to get like filtered down an insane amount.
I don't know. We've been pretty bullish a lot of the year. I mean, that sounds crazy to say. We were at like 4,900 ago, like not that long ago, but
yeah. Well, this has run since 2022 as well. So
yeah. By the way, I have I was breaking my own rule. I was doing a little back testing during the show. I have an interesting observation about orbs this year.
Will you send it to me?
Yeah. Or it's in the Build a Backtest portfolio class on academy.optionomega.com if anybody wants a preview, and I will send this version to you.
So this is that's crazy to me. So this is it does improve it.
Yeah.
And you still actually get a pretty large amount, to your point, Matt.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm saving that one. I kind of like that a little bit. I would like to get this to a 2. Personally, I would like to get that to a 2.
And we're at 1% allocation. So, okay. Yeah, we're just doing one lots.
Yeah, we're just doing one lots. I mean, you could say, we could get a little crazy. We could say 3% allocation and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, Matt. I really don't. I'm so scared.
That's why we backtest.
Excited too. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like here's the thing that's crazy, Matt. I mean, we talk about DCs all the time. We talk about orbs.
Yeah.
People who just sell puts, sometimes it really does make sense. If you keep your capital safe.
I mean, we've got a friend of OO over at SMOT who's done. I just saw his email this year. Just simple spread selling both directions. I mean, a few iron condors, but 90% just spread selling, done very well this year. Very well.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what we changed on this.
Let's see. It's at 3% allocation.
Oh, we changed allocation. So yeah, the allocation goes down.
Yeah, but I mean, you're winning.
It's,
If you look at the math, the edge is simply this: you're winning like right at 2/3 of the time.
yeah.
You're keeping your fees low. You're keeping your slippage low because you don't close.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You ride or die. And your losers are bigger than your winners, but you win just enough more to where the math makes sense. It's just that's how it maths, right?
Yeah, maths out. And then that's the I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I think you guys could probably improve upon it. To me, it's one of those where it's like I would want one more thing basically to take it over a 2, and I'd want to be able to up the allocation without it being so punitive.
Yeah.
Without
yeah, because this definitely has sequence risk, right? Because it can go to 0. You string together several large losers in a row, and Bob's not your uncle in that case. He is not.
I just got a secret backtest sent to me.
No, that okay.
I'm going to share this tab instead.
Oh, okay. That's the one I told you I would send you.
Oh yeah.
So do you want me to intro this?
Yeah, please.
I mean, this is going to take the show in a totally different direction. We could probably do this tomorrow, but you're getting a bonus, guys, because we were talking about it. So this is from Build a Backtest Portfolio, which is a free class on Academy. And it hasn't done great year to date.
That is correct.
It's very simple. Like, it's got a 2-hour orb window. What are you doing? Buying a call debit spread. That's it. Run this bad boy without that stop loss, Troy, if you would.
We are now taking the stop loss off of it.
And it's a pretty shocking difference. And I think it illustrates an interesting point. And this is a 10% allocation. So you can really can feel those losses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still a 45% drawdown.
Mm-hmm.
That drawdown actually was going from like 360K down nearly in half. Okay, so Troy's running it with a different allocation now, I think.
No, I'm doing it back to dailies.
Okay, back to dailies.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how this version is in. What am I saying here? What am I saying here? The reality is that, again, and why does this math work on the one you have on the screen? You're at a 40% win percent, but look at your relationship between your winners and your losers.
Yeah.
Like it's just the mathing.
Yeah.
And so what does this say on the year-to-date version? Why would taking a stop loss off of an orb do so much better year-to-date? I think it's because of the much maligned feature of the 2025 stock market. It is the intraday reversion that gets people in 2025, has gotten a lot of folks in 2025, probably most notably the spread sellers, right? Like folks selling condors get stopped out, see a reversion, slam on their keyboard, type a bunch of 4-letter words in their Discord server or Twitter or Reddit or wherever they are. And this back test, I mean, you can test it back historically. Again, if you want this, just go to the backtest portfolio class on Academy. Build the backtest portfolio. Just go get it. Sign up. The class is free. And historically, I think it did better with the stop loss, but in 2025, no. In 2025, it did not. And that is one of those, practically, Troy, what's it like automating a test that doesn't have a stop loss? It can go to 0. What's that like?
Oh, I perhaps am not the right person to ask that. So I would love to hear your thoughts on that.
Well, I mean, I think the idea, whether you're automating or not, I mean, these go to zero trades, these we call them ride or dies.
Yeah.
They're kind of,
There are road dogs.
well, they're kind of the exercise to build intestinal fortitude. Like, why don't you click on the, scroll down a bit, a little. Let's look at some recent results here. This we'll be able to find. Okay, stop right there. So look at the July 10th one. Look at the trade replay on that. So, I mean, are you going to hold it through that?
Good question. That's a good question.
I mean, that thing went from,
yeah.
I mean, it finished for a win, but it was up 2.5x. It came back for a win.
Yeah. This is,
then it looked like it was going to lose. And then I'm going to keep interrupting you and talking about it.
No. This is my thing. This is my thing with orbs. I like orbs, but I don't want to lose a bunch of money.
You got an orb in your orbit.
And so orbs, to me, it's like this is a debit trade of like $765. Okay, cool. I don't care if I have 200,000. I'm not going to do a lot of orbs. Like, I'm not going to. This is the thing that's funny to me when I talk about like the contract sizing. It's great. We've talked about this a million times. It's great to test 100% allocation, 20% allocation, 40% allocation. When it comes to decision time, I really do think most people are oversized.
Yeah.
And so I think, especially if you, like, I've got, Rusty laughs at me. Rusty saw the trades that I was trading Friday, the amount of trades I had open. And he was like, you're insane. Well, like, that's part of my strategy. Is like, I have a lot of uncorrelated strategies going on at all times that are very small.
Yeah.
Like, I keep them very, very small because, and that way I don't care. Like, I have put spreads that like are ride or dies. I don't care if they lose.
Right.
You know,
because they're small.
They're small. Now, where does the emotion come in for me? The emotion comes in for me is like, I have a put spread that like, it doesn't test as well, but every time, if it gets up to where there's like 15 cents left in the test, put spread, I will close that put spread.
Hitting that manual
every
close.
time. Every time.
Close trade now.
Because I can't emotionally handle the idea of,
maybe you're just pressure cooking. You're pressure cooking trading. Last night, what did I make? It's Italian beef.
Italian beef.
Italian beef.
Yeah. I instant pot my trades. But, well, as this is not true. Instant pot in my mind would be, we're putting 45% allocation on this put calendar, and we're going to let it ride because that's an 80% win rate. That's a pressure cooker. Now, but here's the thing: you run that pressure cooker 4 days in a row.
Yeah.
There's a chance of malfunctioning.
Well, I guess where I was going with that is like maybe a better analogy is use the pressure cooker in slow cooker mode, which a lot of them do, so that there's no pressure, and you just got a stew going. You got a stew going. You got. When I made this beef, I had the beef. Then I had the pickled veggies, which is this Chicago name like Jardiniera. I blended those, get them dice sized. I put in some bouillon, oregano, basil. I cooked up some onions. I cut off some of the roast, cooked the onions in the fat from the roast, put the onions back in. Baby, I had a stew going. It was good. Guess what I'm having for lunch? Italian beef, slice of provolone, air fried, low carb bread underneath. Helps with the sogginess, helps with the texture, get it super crispy. Just air fry it, which is like if you want to dehydrate a piece of bread, throw it in your air fryer. And I made this yesterday, and it's going to be better today because the flavors came together. I think that's what you're saying with your portfolio, right? Like, I didn't have enough basil and oregano initially. After it gets done pressure cooking, I let it saute for like 30 to 45 minutes to really let the flavors come together. That's your portfolio.
Well, it's like when I was doing yoga that one time. Like, you do different stretches, but in all of them, your butt crack's showing. There's not a stretch I could do where your butt crack's not showing. And in my mind, that's the way to do it, is a bunch of small stretches, stretching everything, but with the understanding that your butt crack is showing the whole time.
Okay.
And again, was kindly asked to not return to the class. So I'm looking for more peers.
Was this recent?
No, this was probably a decade ago.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But I haven't gotten more flexible since then.
Right.
And my butt crack hasn't gone down.
Okay.
I'll put it that way. So anyway, listen, but there'll be more stories like this tomorrow.
I'm sure people will come back.
Oh, listen, and guys, I've got
come for the stories, stay for the orbs, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Come for the sketches and stay for the tests. So, Instapot is a ride or die, and my wife reminds me of that. She's like, my wife's terrified of it. I love Instapot. She's like, it's literally a ride or die, because eventually it'll blow up the house.
Listen, these new Instapots have a lot of safety factors.
I know.
Built in. Someday I may share the greatest 2-ingredient Instapot recipe of all time. It's a miracle of modern science. It is truly great. It is. If you want a recipe that is absolutely not one that you can screw up, I will share it. It has 2 ingredients. Do you count spices as ingredients? Because I do not. Like, those aren't ingredients. If it's in your spice cabinet, it's not an ingredient.
Ooh,
just for the ground rules.
That's a disagree.
Really?
Spice.
Well, okay, I'll say 2. It's 2 ingredients that you have to go buy, and then access to your spice cabinet.
Okay. I mean, oregano is allocation is a strategy. Oregano is a strategy.
You should have oregano in your cabinet and basil.
Oh, agreed. But I'm saying if you add once you've added those things,
okay, that's fair.
Well,
my 2 ingredients, then I get it. Actually, you probably could just do it with 2 ingredients. I would say the 3rd ingredient would be a singular spice. It's not water and salt. No, it's food. It's food. And it's ethnic. And I don't know if I came up with it myself, but I'll share it someday. I just need people to ask, and I can even make a video of it.
It sounds so 2 things. It sounds like we really do need to have a recipe cook-off.
Ooh.
With me, you, and Dan.
Okay.
And show everybody the end result and let everybody virtually decide on what would taste the best. 2, if you guys take the put spread that we shared this morning, that has, I think, 300 trades, you keep it 300 trades and you get it to a 3 MAR, I will wear yoga pants on the show one day.
At what allocation? What did you have? What allocation?
If you keep 300 trades and it's a 3 MAR, I will wear yoga pants on the show, and I will live stream it.
Is this an incentive or a disincentive, Troy?
We'll see if the 3 MARs come in. I don't know what you guys would be telling me secretly if you guys come up with like a 5 MAR on that. I don't know what you want from me at this point, if that's the case. So anyway, guys, listen, on that note, stay safe out there. We're down 1750.
Bitcoin's at 120K though.
Markets in turmoil. Freaking Bitcoin.
Oh my gosh, I threw that in right at the end.
Yeah, Bitcoin to me, I really do sometimes want to trade options on it, but then I remember I don't want to have a $7 bid ask difference.
Yeah, so I got a question about it today. There's a bunch of different vehicles for it, just none of them.
Yeah. And Tom, I appreciate that you want to see the yoga pants. I'd say go for it. It's on you. So I love that. I take no responsibility for what you're about to see if you come up with a 3 MAR. So, all right. But listen, on that note, we're going to go start trading.
Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like.
Smash that like and subscribe button. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Dan will be back with us. And
Happy
Looking
Monday,
forward-
everybody.
Happy Monday. We'll talk soon.